going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
I view that where we are today, while money is important and it of course be tokenized, in reality, every asset class is going to get tokenized. And that includes whether it's physical property or paintings or buildings, what have you. The notion of tokenization extends well beyond currency as a medium of exchange.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, of course, guys, we get into the funny article first. We have Jeff Bezos assures shareholders they are in good hands in the final meeting as CEO. Now, we know in 2018, 2019, CEOs were jumping ship. Right now, we have CEOs selling billions and billions of dollars of their shares. We know, guys, they're getting prepared. Now we have Cramer says investors who are shorting GameStop and AMC are out of their mind. Now we know when it comes to Cramer, we always do the opposite. We know GameStop cannot maintain this price. This price makes no sense when the average price was probably around $5. And AMC was one of my plays for reopening. Yes, the price is inflated. Yes, it's going to get a correction. But it's nowhere near what GameStop is actually doing. Now we have William Hill, sportsbook debuts bring sports betting into U.S. stadiums. And guys, we know what Babylon is going to be about. I talk about sports betting, gaming all the time. Betting is definitely going to be the new normal. Now we have Snowflake stock has had a good correction. We know cloud data. We know that is needed for the fourth industrial revolution. Also, Goldman Sachs have upgraded it early in the month. Plus, guys, we have Google Cloud, new healthcare venture with HCA Healthcare. And I'm going to go over the actual AI healthcare later on in the video. But we have Walmart and Gap launch a new brand called Gap Home. It will debut June 24th. And that's all we are seeing right now is consolidations of these big corporations partnering. There's no more competition. If you understand the New World Order, you know they never compete. Brotherhood has no reason to compete. They teach you, the masses, to compete against each other. But if you're working as one group, remember, 3 men are stronger than 1,000,000 men. Because those 1,000,000 minds are going a million different ways. Those 3 men are locked in one step. Brotherhood. And the same thing you're starting to see with these corporations. They're just locking in because at the end of the day, they're going to get paid. And as I stated in my New World Order book, your corporations are your new government. Now we have Carl Icahn says cryptos may be here to stay. And we know how the billionaires come out and say a statement we know for a fact that cryptos are needed for the fourth industrial revolution. Why? They're not for us. They're for the robots, AI, algorithms. And then also, guys, we have Amazon to buy MGM for $8 billion. And we know what? Content is king. And another thing, guys, consolidation. We also see Amazon getting NFL. So we know that content online streaming, and eventually there won't be any more cable. Of course, you'll get your little local stations, but there won't be any cable, guys. They want to cut that cord. Now, we also have Ford has been slowly moving up, guys. And remember Ford talking about electric vehicles? These old companies are not going anywhere. Yes, we have a lot of new specs of electric cars, electric batteries, but we know these new world order stocks are not going anywhere. They'll start buying up these new companies or, again, partnership, consolidation. Now we have Acorn to go public via SPAC with Pioneer. So guys, make sure you're putting that on your calendar. Now we have Samsung and Bayer invest in AI doctor app Ada Health. And I've done plenty of videos. Check out my main channel, Crypto Teacher, because it's very, very important, guys, that we understand with all this data and it's being stored in the cloud. And we see applications that are getting smarter and smarter to decipher all this data so it can make sense. And when it comes to our health, you'll no longer need to go to a doctor. You put in your symptoms, it tells you what's wrong, it writes an actual prescription, and the drone delivers the medication. And the only thing you have to do is go do your research on IBM Watson. It's already being embedded in the hospitals. But it's very important that we understand how important data and cloud is, and especially when we constantly are getting applications that are making this data smarter and smarter. Now let's go over the actual indicators, guys. We have the dollar slightly up, we have the VIX down, and then also we have yield slightly up but way off of the actual highs. So we know they're manipulating, but don't forget, guys, this last month, June, rose off, and then in July, we're going to start seeing higher inflation and then plus higher yields. Summer coming on down to the fourth quarter, we know we're going to have a big correction. We know what the Fed wants to do. They want to shrink that balance sheet. Because the only way they can get inflation, the only tool they only have one tool left, guys, and that's to raise interest rates. They can't raise interest rates on this $7 trillion balance sheet. They have to start tapering back. But we know there's another narrative that's going to come into play because they have to distract the masses. That's the reason why the masses don't care about finances, because they stay distracted. That's the reason why they don't teach finances in school. They keep you distracted as an adult. So the fact is, guys, when you understand finances, you understand to always keep your eye on your money. And lastly, guys, we have the surge in U.S. housing market faces a test as people are going back to work. And is that correct? No. We have that moratorium that's about to end in June. And we know September 6th that free money runs out. And then we're running into the holidays. And we know some people are going to think that some more free money is coming. And we know not yet. We know what the New World Order does. They cause the problem. They wait for the reaction and then they run in with the solution. That's right. Cryptocurrencies where they can airdrop that free money. But not yet. They're not going to do it yet. They have to cause chaos. With chaos comes order. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget to check out the main channel, Crypto Teacher. Learn cryptos, learn blockchain, learn the new economy. It's so important to get your friends and family educated. Like, subscribe, spread everywhere. And this channel, like, subscribe, spread everywhere. And y'all have a wonderful day.